Again, welcome to Unit 4 lectures. This is College Algebra course. Today we are going to cover addition and subtraction of polynomials. So our main objective today is define what is a polynomial and also how to add and subtract polynomials. Again, we're going to define polynomials and addition and subtraction of polynomials. So this is an example given. We have a negative 0.1 t squared plus t plus 5.5. An expression like this is called polynomials because it has more than one term. Poly means many, so more than one term. Example, we have the term t squared, we have another term t, then we have a constant value of 5.5. So next we're going to define what is a polynomial. First, what is a monomial? As we said earlier, poly means many, polynomials. Mono means one. So a monomial is a real number or a product of a real number and one or more variables with a whole number exponent. And that number is called coefficient of the variables. So example, 0.1t is a monomial. The coefficient is the value, which is 0.1. Then the t is called a variable. So a monomial consists of a variable, which can be any letter t, x, and then a coefficient. The coefficient will be the value. And also we have the degree. A degree of a monomial is the sum of the exponent of its variables. So all non-zero constants have a degree of 0. So what we mean here is the sum of the exponents. And we will see an example. So for example, if I have 2x squared plus x plus 5, the degree will be square because the highest exponent is square. The constant value 2, the degree is 0. It doesn't have no exponent. 3t, the degree will be 1 because it's t. T is raised to the exponent 1. T squared or x squared, the degree is 2. So a monomial or a sum of monomials is called a polynomial. So each monomial in that sum is called a term of the polynomial. So as we said earlier, mono means 1. So if I have 3x squared plus 2x, 3x squared is a monomial, 2x is monomial. Now 3x squared plus 2x is called polynomial. So a polynomial with 2 terms is called binomial. So 3x squared plus 5 is binomial, 2 terms. A trinomial means we have 3 different terms. So 3x squared plus 2x plus 10 is trinomial because we have 3 terms. So the degree of a polynomial is the degree of the term in the polynomial with the highest degree. So what they mean by highest degree is that if I have 3x squared plus 2x plus 5, the highest degree is 3x squared, so it's square. So 3x squared plus x plus 5, the highest degree exponent is 2 square, 3x squared. So in this case, the degree will be 2. So now we talk about the definition. Let's start with the main part of this topic, which is solving the problems. So now we should know what is a like term and what is unlike term. A like term means they have the same variable. Unlike term means they don't have the same variable. So normally the basic principle of addition and subtraction of polynomial means when we have terms and they are the same, like terms, we combine it, either add it together or find the difference. If they are unlike terms, we leave it. So example is given here. If I have 3x squared y plus 5x squared y, I can say that this is a like term. X squared y, another x squared y. So I'm going to add a 3 and 5. So that's what we have here. 3 x squared y plus 5 x squared y. I will have the 3 plus 5 Then I'll keep the unit x squared y. So the answer will be 8x squared y. So 3x squared y plus 5x squared y. Since this is a like term, the units are the same, or the variable is the same, we are going to add the values because we have plus. Now subtraction, we have here 7xy squared minus 2xy squared. Again, this is a like term. We have xy squared, another xy squared. So we combine it. This time is minus. So we find 7 minus 2. The answer is 5. And we keep the unit or the variable, which is xy squared. So those are the basic rule of solving polynomials. That's the addition and subtraction of polynomials. All we need to do is to combine the like terms, whether it's addition or subtraction. So let's try one more example here. Now there are two ways. First, we can add our term horizontally or vertically. So we're going to see examples soon. Here they say to add polynomials, group like terms horizontally or write them column form. Or we can also add it vertically. We group it. And also to add or subtract polynomials, we remove the parentheses if necessary. That's if we have one. Then we combine the like terms. Again, the whole concept is combining the like terms. Either we arrange the like terms vertically or horizontally, we combine it. So now we're going to solve a few examples here. So here we have 3x squared minus 4x plus 8 in parentheses plus 2x minus 7x squared minus 5. Now what we will do first is to remove the parentheses if we want to. Then secondly, we combine the like terms. Or in this case, we use the method one, group them horizontally. So I have 3x squared, I have 7x squared, but this is minus, it's plus here, so it's minus. So I can group 3x squared minus 7x squared horizontally, that's what we have here. Then next we have minus 4x, and here we have plus 2x. So I'm going to group minus 4x plus 2x together. So we have minus 4x plus 2x. Then the last, we have the constant value 8 and the constant value minus 5. So we group 8 minus 5 together. So again, we can group it horizontally. I can have 3x squared minus 7x horizontal 4. So I will bring 2x minus 7x squared minus 5 underneath 3x squared minus 4x plus 8. Then we solve it. So combining the like term, 3x squared minus 7x squared will give me minus 4x squared. Combining the like term minus 4x plus 2x, that will give me minus 2x. Combining the like term 8 minus 5, that will give me plus 3. So our solution will be minus 4x squared minus 2x plus 3. All the same, we can arrange it vertically. So we can see that 3x squared minus 7x squared will give me minus 4x. Then minus 4x plus 2x will give me minus 2x. Then 8 positive minus 5 will give me positive 3. So two methods, either we group it horizontal or vertical. The whole concept is that we need to combine the like terms together. So this is method 2, vertical. So you can see that I arrange the same unit together. 3x squared minus 4x plus 8, so minus 7x squared, 2x minus 5. Then we combine the like terms. 3x squared minus 7x squared will give me minus 4x squared. Minus 4x plus 2x will give me minus 2x. Plus 8 minus 5 will give me plus 3. Next example, let's subtract the polynomials. For example, if I have minus 5x plus 3n, I can put this value in the parentheses and bring minus outside. So I'll say minus 5x plus 3n. So if I'm subtracting, what will happen is that I'm going to subtract the negative. We know this rule already. Negative times negative is positive. Negative times positive is negative. Positive times positive is positive. So if I have minus 5x plus 3n, and later I want to multiply the term by negative, then it will be negative times negative 5x, which will give me positive 5x. Then negative times positive will give me negative. So our final answer will be here, 5s minus 3n. So we are changing the sign. The whole concept here is that when we are subtracting, we can remove it if there's a parenthesis. We can remove it by multiplying the negative with the terms inside. And when we multiply negative with all the terms in the parentheses, all we need to do is to change the sign. So if it's negative, it will change to positive. If it's positive, it will change to negative. So now let's see some example. We are going to use both method, the horizontal method and also the vertical method. So here we have 3n squared plus 13n cubed plus 5n minus 7n plus 4n cubed. So what I'll do is that I'm going to use the negative to remove this parenthesis. So you can see what we are getting here. The sign is changing. Negative times positive is negative. Negative times positive against negative. Then now we can combine the like terms or group the like terms. We have only 1n squared. So I will leave the 3n squared by itself. Then next I have 13n cubed. I have 4n cubed, negative 4n cubed. So I'll group 13n cubed minus 4n cubed. Then n squared is only 1, so plus n squared. Then we have 2n, 5n, and minus 7n. So I'll group 5n minus 7n. Now, most of the time, by convention, we always write the term that have the highest exponent first. So that's why in the question, they give us 3n squared plus 13n cubed. But we start with the n cubed first. Again, it's up to individual, but so 13n cubed minus 4n cubed. This will give me 9n cubed plus 3n squared. Then 5n minus 7n will give me minus 2n. So this will be our final solution. 9n cubed plus 3n squared minus 2n. Again, the whole concept in addition and subtraction of polynomials is to combine the like terms. So the vertical method, we arrange it again. I write the first term. We start with the highest exponent, so even 3n squared plus 13n cubed plus 5n is the same as writing 13n cubed plus 3n squared plus 5n. Then here I have 7n plus 4n cubed. I'll start with 4n cubed plus 7n. Then remember we have negative, so we keep the negative. So this means the terms 4n cubed plus 7n signs will change. So we're going to get 13n cubed minus 4n cubed. And that will give me 9n cubed plus 3n squared. Then plus 5n. Remember, this is plus 7n. It will change to minus 7n. So that will give us minus 2n cubed. So the answer is the same as using the horizontal method. So our final answer will be 9n cubed plus 3n squared minus 2n. So we also use the distributive property to combine the like terms. Here, for example, we have a question 7x, 2y squared plus 13x squared minus 5, sy squared minus 13x cubed. The first thing I'm going to do is multiply the 7x by the two terms here. Then multiply negative 5 by the two terms. So we get 7x times 2y cubed, which will give me 14xy squared, plus 7 times 13 will give me 91. X times x squared will give me x cubed. Negative times positive will give me negative. Then I have 5 times xy squared, so that will give us 5xy squared. Next, we have negative times negative, that will give me positive. Then 5 times 13 will give me 65 x cubed. Now we look if we can have any like terms to combine. Yes, we have 4xy squared minus 5xy squared, so we can combine these two like terms. The difference of 14 and 5 will give us 9, so we get 9xy squared. Then we have 91 cubed plus 65 cubed is plus plus, so we add it together. And that will give us 156 x cubed. So our final answer will be 9xy squared plus 156x cubed. So this will be the conclusion of our video on polynomials, how to add and subtract, again, polynomials. The whole concept is that we always combine the like terms together, whether addition or subtraction, we combine the like terms. So when we have our question, all we need to do, combine the like terms, either you group them vertically or horizontally, then we either add or subtract, depends on the sign we have, either subtraction or addition. So this will be the conclusion, and thank you for the short lectures here. Bye.